I feel like this is one song that endeared people to my music. And every time I say I wouldn't have dropped that song, they look at me crazy, and the song is Catapult. I wasn't the biggest fan of Catapult. I thought that was a beautiful song, definitely, but as at the time when I dropped this song, I wanted something more up-tempo. I had a bunch of songs. If you listen to the album Spotlight, you hear a song called Koloba, and that song was really special to me at the time. I thought it stood out very much. I wanted to put it out instead, but I was convinced that Catapult was a better foot forward, and my boss at the time was like, if this song no blow, I could give you salary. But it just gave me some sort of confidence in the song, and the rest is history. What up, everybody? My name is Reekado Banks, and right now I'm live on NotJustVerses, here to break down my song featuring Phyno, My Woman. Keep it locked. Stay tuned. Let's go. This song, My Woman, I remember started as a session with the producer Shemzy. I had a couple friends in the house, in the studio that day. I had Mayoko in the house. I had Skibby around. Kiss Daniel popped in later that day. I also had Lade in the house, who helped with some of the melodies that you could hear on that song. I remember, creating the sound, and it was sounding really sweet, sounding really simple. One of the greatest takeaway, or the biggest thing about this song, My Woman, is its simplicity and its straightforwardness. And that's something that we tried to, hold on to from start to finish of the song. The melodies were pretty simple. The lyrics of choice were pretty simple, and just straight to the point. For the most nonchalant listener, you hear that song and you can sing along the next time you hear it. So getting Phyno on it, we had now gotten to the point where we were compiling the album. We wanted some features, and I had sent some songs to Phyno, and My Woman stood out to Phyno, and quickly he recorded his verse and sent back. I say, call her, call my senorita Bola. Anything when she want, I go Bola. Cause now me be original Bola, yeah. I say, call her, call my senorita Bola. Anything when she want, I go Bola. Cause now me be original Bola, yeah. Pretty much those lines were repeated, just emphasizing what I was trying to do to my love interest. Obviously, there's nobody called Bola. And like I said, the strongest point of this song is the simplicity of it and its relatability. So using the name Bola was pretty intentional, trying to cut across to a vast majority of people that bear that name. We know that's a very popular name around here. Just expressing how I am ready and down to take care of her, how I'm ready and down to be a odogu, a chairman, and just look after her. That's basically what the first verse is talking about. Thinking back at my career, some of the lessons I learned in the beginning that I still carry with me today. One thing that comes to mind right now is just how major delivery of good music is. I learned from early that my biggest product would be my music. Before anybody gets to see me perform, I'm in fact going to ever perform to maybe 0.1% of the people that have ever heard my songs. So leading with solid sounds, solid music is major for me. So, I put my strength very much there. And as time has gone by, I have now realized just how much the personality behind the music is as well. So yeah. She go look like you, catch you, smile your pretty eyes too, get her body like you. She go look like you, catch you, smile your pretty eyes too, get her body like you. All of these are me trying to express just how satisfied I am with my woman's appearance, and how I'd like to replicate that with my daughter in this case. I'd like my daughter to look just like my woman, expressing how good I feel about how she looks. A song that means the most to me personally, of all the songs that I've released over the years. What sticks out right now, and this is not to say this is the best song I've released or ever made, but just at the time when it dropped and the impact that it made on the people, on my life and my career, it would be Rora. Rora is that song that really solidified my stay, and when Reekado Banks is referred to as a hit maker, or somebody that could do it with or without a label, that is that song. Shout out to my fans and everybody that's showed love from time. I've been approached by fans to, gift me their products in their words or in somebody's particular words. Like I gave him the music that helped a particular time in his life, and he's giving me something that he's worked on. And you know, that is really special to me. That girl now my woman, woman. That girl now my woman. Because she turned me into a new man. Yeah, that girl now my woman. That girl now my woman. Yeah, girl now my woman. Nobody messing with my woman. Cause I go feel fight for my woman. So the chorus is basically now so much more emphasis on the fact that she's my woman, and telling her I could provide her security. I express how, you know, her being in my life has changed me as well. You know, this song is just like a full compass of expressing my love to my love interest. Yeah, the headspace and where my mind was at when I was creating the album, my second studio album, The Game Needs You, was something that is self-explanatory with the title of the album. I was at a point where, you know, the last 2 years before now, I was just in I was in a loop of trying to put out an album, working on the album. I recorded the first beat of the album in Lagos, went to London to continue, finished it in LA, but I was still in a loop. It was just like, for some reason, internal reasons pertaining to management at the time, I couldn't release the album. We couldn't just decide and get the product out. So when it got to the point of recording The Game Needs You, I was not at the point where by hook or by crook, I was gonna drop an album, and you know, it was going to be as good as I wanted it to sound. And you know, just the realization that there is no other me out there. There is something special I'm bringing to the table that needed to be out there, that needed to be televised, that needed to be projected to the world. So yeah, that was really where my head was at. I wanted to be out there. I wanted to take my space. Favorite place to be on earth? In the presence of God, because there's fullness of joy. Simple as that. You may not know I have a child. I have the sweetest boy in the world. What up, everybody? We just finished breaking down the lyrics of my song featuring Phyno. It's called My Woman, right here on NotJustVerses. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, love.